Okay, and I'm just hearing from the producer that we're getting ready for a press conference to start. Is that already beginning? Let's listen in.
We're live, sorry, y'all.
It's a sad day for the Oklahoma County Sheriff's Office. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I was going to keep it together for you. It's a sad day for the Oklahoma County Sheriff's Office. We had two deputies that were serving papers, lockout papers. The individual at the front door then went around to the back door, and that's when he shot the first deputy, second deputy.
I want to stay with this shot, and hopefully we can get the audio figured out, because such an emotional moment right now for the Oklahoma County Sheriff. Please let me know as soon as we get his audio fixed, because he is having a very hard time as he talks about two deputies.
Sheriff Tommie Johnson, they're getting emotional, calling it a sad day. I believe I heard him say that the two deputies, they were serving papers. He called it lockout papers, so like kind of an eviction notice, and then they were going to the side of the house, and that's when shots rang out from inside the house to the suspect shooting out two deputies.
You can just see the emotion on his face, and if for some reason we do not get his audio back up, I still want to stay with this shot just in case. As soon as this is over,
okay, let's go back to it.
Still live, Aaron. Can you walk through again what happened here today?
Several deputies were serving lockout papers. Very routine. At some point, the person who was inside the house opened fire.
Do we know the extent of the injuries at this time?
We know the injuries are serious.
To both deputies?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're waiting to hear from the doctors exactly how bad things are, but they're serious. And
how long have those deputies been with you guys?
I'm not sure. Both quite some time. They're
at least 20 years.
They're very experienced.
Veteran officers.
Because when we were on our way to the scene there down on the south side, we saw a man hauling a boat with about 30 to 40 sheriff deputies behind it. Can you explain what was going on there, sir?
I'm not sure if that was a suspect, was it? Yeah, that was the suspect. He was fleeing. Oklahoma City police are taking that part of the investigation. So as far as how they caught him and exactly how that went down, you'll have to ask them. We're all just here.
How many shots, if you know, how many shots were fired?
Don't even know at this point.
Is this fatal at this time?
At this point, we're praying for both deputies.
What's your message to the community as everybody's waiting to find out their condition?
Pray.
Aaron, this is the kind of thing that these guys do every day. Can you describe that, how these people, you talk about routine police work, but there really isn't any, is there?
This was about as routine as it gets. These guys, what they do is they do lockouts and serve papers, and that's pretty much all they do, and they do it extraordinarily well. These deputies are very well trained. This is the thing that they do 8, 10, 12 hours per day, every single day. And I've been out with both of them numerous times, and they're both professional, extremely professional, and extremely careful. Unfortunately, something went wrong.
Are we able to know the names of these deputies?
Not yet.
Have the families been notified?
Not yet.
So when you say lockout warrant, what exactly is that warrant?
Basically, it's not a lockout warrant, it's just a lockout order. So basically, it's an order from the court telling the person they have to leave the residence. And generally, those go very peacefully. Generally, it's a question of serving paperwork on a door, coming back a few days later, and 9 times out of 10, the person has already vacated the premises. That wasn't the case this time around.
Was he the only person that was in the residence that you know of, or you don't know yet?
I don't know.
And I may have missed this, but what's the update on the suspect?
He's been captured. Yeah, any of that, you'll have to go through Oklahoma City PD. They're the ones that handled the chase. And
has the weapon been released?
Been released.
Any information about the weapon that was used?
Not just yet, no.
Okay.
Not just
Do we
yet.
know if any schools were on lockdown or anything?
I'm not aware of any, no.
Okay.
Is the county going to be doing the investigation on
I think OKCPD is doing the investigation, yeah. And they're also going to be helping us with patrols and, yeah.
Okay.
Is this something first of its kind that you guys have dealt with?
In terms of
a
a
while?
deputy being shot?
Yes, two.
I don't think that we've had a deputy shot in over 100 years.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when you got the news yourself, what was going through your mind?
They're my friends.
Are you guys allowed to go and see them in their...
They're getting some visitors, yeah. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You just heard from Oklahoma County Sheriff's Office spokesperson Aaron Brobeck, basically taking over the news conference there because Sheriff Tommie Johnson was just getting too emotional there and couldn't continue anymore, describing that they're praying for both deputies.